welcome back to my channel. So I promised a best and worst foundations video like a long time ago, and I'm finally here filming it. So let's just cut to the chase. The best foundation like I've ever used in my life is the Dior Air Flash foundation. I love it so much. It does work for a huge range of shades. So like I use the shade 301 when I'm super pale and also when I'm spray tanned, because it just like oxidizes the right way on your skin to where it just like blends in. The application is super lightweight, but it does offer full coverage and it just stays on all day long. So bottom line, Dior Air Flash is amazing. It does retail for pretty high. It's like in the $60 range, but it does last quite a while. Like I think if you use it every single day, you'll probably get to use it for about 2 or 3 months. My next favorite foundation is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation. I love that it's mineral makeup. I love that it's still a liquid formula. It blends amazing onto your skin. It's full coverage. So it's still like really good, and the application is very comparable to the Dior Air Flash. So that is a great one as well. And then the next best one is the Givenchy Mateesah Velvet foundation, which is what I'm wearing right now. And I just feel like it's like a super lightweight foundation. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's not really full coverage. You do see like imperfections in the skin. Right now my skin is pretty smooth, so if you want like a good like natural look, I think that the Givenchy one is really good. It is expensive, so let's go ahead and talk about something that's a little bit more affordable. The Fenty Beauty is also like in my top 5 best foundations. I think that the formula is amazing, the shade range is amazing, it's full coverage. The only thing I don't like is that it doesn't blend into my skin that well in the way that it oxidizes. So it's like, if I get the shade like right, then it's really good, but since I spray tan and then like the tan fades and like my skin is just like all over the place as far as like the shade ranges go, it's just not the best for me because it's really hard to color match it. So I do have 4 bottles of the Fenty Beauty because I love the formula, but I just can't like get it to transition with my skin. Moving on to the foundations that are just okay, the Makeup Forever HD foundation is really good. I just find it to be a little bit on the heavier side, which is why it's just in like the category, because I don't like the heaviness of it. One way to prevent this issue is to put it on with a wet beauty blender, because that will make the application lighter, but it will also make the coverage lighter, so you just have to be careful with that. Another one that's in the category is also the Becca foundation. It's really good, but it has the same problem as the Fenty Beauty where like it doesn't really match my skin transitions, and then it's also on the heavier side, but it is very full coverage. So if you like stay the same skin tone all year round, then it's a really good one because it does have really full coverage. It does wear a little bit heavier, but that's what you can expect from the full coverage. I don't have any worst foundations in my category because I'm really picky about foundations, and I feel like I've done a good job like avoiding the bad ones. Some that did not work for me were the Giorgio Armani foundation. It's like not in the worst category, but it's not like something that I would purchase. Also the Pure Cosmetics foundation, I like it, but it's just really heavy and it does like crease, so I'm not crazy about that. And then I'm also avoiding the Huda Beauty foundation because I heard it's horrible, and from what I've seen it's really bad, so I didn't even like spend my money on it. And also the Tarte Shape Tape foundation I heard was underwhelming and the shade range is just ridiculous. So that's that. If you can invest in your skin, I recommend using the Dior Air Flash or the Fenty Beauty or the Bare Minerals foundation because you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. But if you love drugstore foundations, then the best would be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro foundation, both Pro Glow and Pro Matte. They're both like super full coverage and super lightweight, and they do last very long. And also the Maybelline Fit Me foundation is really good too. As far as primers go, my Ride or Die primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish, just the regular plain old one. That is the best primer that I have ever used in my life. Another great one is the Lancome La Base Pro foundation. It's just really expensive, but it does last quite a while. Like one pump goes a really long way, but I did realize that I did get a couple of like breakouts from it, so just go for the cheaper one, which is the Smashbox. You can get it at Sephora. It applies the same. I'm wearing it under my foundation right now, and I feel like it just does an amazing job. And of course, like setting is super important with any foundation application, so I love the Cover FX setting powder, which is like my Ride or Die setting powder, and the Laura Mercier Translucent are still my all-time favorite. And another thing that I love to wear on top of all of my makeup is the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder in the shade Pink Haze. And when I first tried it, like thank God I'm a beauty blogger because I would never like do it if I didn't have to do it for the review. But I tried it and I put this pink powder all over my face, and it was literally like a Snapchat filter. Like the best smoothing Snapchat filter you can ever think of in real life on your skin. It was amazing, so I recommend the pink one. Your skin does not turn pink. It's really, really good, so if you want to splurge on some amazing skin, top off your makeup look with that powder because it is like life-changing. So that was like a quick rundown of the best and worst foundation. I hope that it was helpful. If you guys agree or disagree or have any other foundations that you recommend, go ahead and comment them in the comments below. And I want to know what some of the worst foundations you've ever tried are, because I feel like there aren't a lot of bad ones. So I'm curious to see if you have any like nightmare foundations. Go ahead and leave those stories in the comments down below as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like I'm losing my voice from filming so much, so I'll see you guys in my next video.